Hi everyone, my name is Nicolas Gonzalez, and in this video I'm going to answer some questions. The first question is, how have you been learning English? And I have learned English listening to music in English, in academies, watching series and movies in English. The second question is, how do you practice English? And at the moment I practice English with friends, having conversations with friends who have extensive knowledge, the language, and also with practice apps. The third question is, what would you recommend someone who is starting to learn English? And I will recommend that you have patience, change the language from your cell phone in English. You can accommodate little by little, and I think that is all. So thanks for watch.
Hey, my name is Andrés Mozo, and I'm going to answer some questions in English. Okay, the first question is, for how have you been learning English? I started to learn English in academy like 8 years ago, but I stopped to go because that was so far. I was living in Chia and there was in Bogota. The second question is, how do you practice English? I practice English watching series, movies, and listening music in English, and I talk with other people in English. And the third question is, what do you recommend to another people that is starting to learn in English? I recommend them take a look to some apps and pages that you can study online English, and you can watch series, movies, and listening music with subtitles.
Hi everyone, my name is Laura Arias and I will answer the following questions. First, for how you been learning English? I have been learning English for a few years now with the Cambridge Learning Management System. I've been practicing by watching movies and TV shows in English and listening music in English too. Second, how do you practice English? It's also more important to practice regularly and not be afraid to make mistakes, as that's the best way to learn and improve. Third, what would you recommend someone who is starting to learn English? I would recommend someone who is learning to learn English, so introducing to language is more possible read in through the speaking with native speakers, listening and music, and watching TV shows and movies in English.